Yo, stay focused, man's on a mission. Wavy like the ocean, ain't got time for inhibition. Eyes on a prize, lock it in your vision. Straight up, man, that's gotta make a decision. Stay focused, man, I gotta go. Can't be going backwards, I can't be going slow. Gotta take the lead and I gotta steal the show.
What's up? Good morning, YouTube. How are y'all doing today? Hope y'all are doing awesome. It's kind of early for me. I'm just getting up. You know, I wake up early because my body's used to getting up early. It's like 3:30 in the morning, but it is what it is. I get up at 5 o'clock every morning. I have to be at work at 5 o'clock every morning, so I get up a little early. And yeah, it's a weekend and I don't have to get up early, but I get up early anyway just because I'm used to it. Anyway, enough of that jazz. Today we're talking about another one of the Seas of Survival. I went through a video and did all my Seas of Survival. I added a few, everybody has theirs, the top 5 Seas of Survival, and then some people have added a few, made it 10 and then 12, and I've added a few more to mine. You can go back and watch that video if you need or whatever, but today we're talking about cover, the sea cover. And basically, cover is basically anything that keeps you out of the elements, whatever that is.
Hey y'all, sorry to interrupt the show, but I just wanted to just come on real quick and thank y'all for watching. And if you haven't already, and you feel obliged, why don't you go down and do the YouTube stuff real quick? Take a couple seconds and smash that subscribe button, or just tap it, or just hit it, or caress it, or whatever you gotta do. Just hit that subscribe button. According to my analytics, only 10% of you are actually subscribed, and so, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Hit the, and if you want to support the show financially a little bit, if you're inclined, no pressure, but there's that super thanks button if you feel like it. There's also memberships if you want to join. Don't quite have any members yet, but, we'll get there. But anyway, just hit that subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up and, do the stuff. Appreciate y'all. I love you. I wouldn't be doing this without you. All right, now, back to the show.
Cover. Cover is anything, from, anything that can keep you from the elements. Period. That could even be, a sleeping bag. That could even be a hat, just a simple hat on your head. It's just basically, your clothes, your coat, your, even when you're not bugging out, even just in normal everyday life, dress accordingly. When I drop my kids off at school, some of them aren't even wearing coats. You see kids wearing Crocs in the wintertime and shorts and a hoodie, and that's all they're wearing, or even shorts and a t-shirt walking into school. It's like, if something happens, even if it's a simple fire drill and you have to go outside for a half hour, you're going to be cold. You're going to be freezing. It's going to suck. So, and I was even, driving my kid to schools, and he forgot his coat. He always wears a coat, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot my coat." I said, "You're going to be cold. He's like, "I'll be all right. I'll be all right." I said, "I've got an extra coat in the truck if you want one. You can just wear it. Yeah, it might be a little big, but it's a coat. You might need it." "Well, I'll be fine. I don't think we're going outside. I think I'll be okay. Okay." I was all right. I said, it's better to have one and not need it than need it and not have it. And, what if something happens and you need it? And "No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine today. I'll be all right." And then after school, he's, "Dad, I should have grabbed your coat," because we had to go outside, and for whatever reason, for PE or something, we went outside or whatever, and it was cold. I wish I would have had a coat. I said, "I offered you my extra coat. I have an extra coat in the truck. I told you it's better to have one and not need it than need it and not have it. You needed it and you didn't have it, and you were cold, and dress accordingly. Dress to your situation. Even if it's a bug out bag. Road. When seasons change, if you're in a place that has seasons, it gets hot in the summer and it gets cold in the winter, like it does here when, it gets upper 90s, mid upper 90s, sometimes even into the hundreds in the summertime, and it gets down to the zeros or below in the wintertime. If you've got some kind of a emergency situation or a bug out, if you're bugging out, what are you packed for? Are you packed for, summer? Are you packed for winter? Or are you packed for? Because if your bug out bag's a summer bug out bag, and SHTF happens in the wintertime, you got to go. Obviously, you're going to dress accordingly for that. You're going to put your boots on. You're going to put your coat on, your coveralls, your whatever. You're going to put that on before you leave. So you may not need it in your bag itself, but you also want to have, thicken up your sleep kit, because it gets cold at night. If you're in the mountains, it gets cold at night. So you're going to want to rotate your stuff a little bit, your main stuff, your cover in your bug out bag, because like I said, seasons change. And like I said, that's everything. And like I said, that's hats, gloves, coats, shoes, extra socks, your sleeping bag, your cover, your blanket, your tarps, your tents, I would even say sunglasses. That keeps the elements out of your eyes so you can, so you can see better. And, that's all that's cover. In a nutshell, cover is basically anything that keeps you separate from the elements. An umbrella, whatever. If you're a soccer mom and you want to go to the soccer game and it's sunny outside and they don't have an umbrella, that's cover. If it's raining, an umbrella, that's cover. If it's, a raincoat, whatever. Anything that keeps you from the elements. Anyway, Seeds of Survival cover. Pretty basic, pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory cover. Whatever keeps you out of the elements. Rain, sun, snow, wind, whatever keeps you as clear of that as possible. That's what cover is. And that's something that needs to be done in all situations. Dress accordingly. Dress for the occasion. Dress for, if it's wintertime, even if you don't think you're going to be outside at all, you should probably at least have a coat with you. If you're in school or work and you work inside all day and all you do is go straight from the car into the building or straight from the building into your car, have a coat, man. You never know what could happen. What if that place catches on fire? What if something happens and you got to go outside for a while or whatever? Yeah, you can go sit in your car and warm your car up. But anyway, sorry about that. It is early. Like I said, 3:30 in the morning, especially on a weekend when I don't need to be up this early. Anyway, that's cover. Seeds of Survival. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got anything to add to that. Appreciate y'all. Love you. See you in the next one.